OG Yogis. Today we'll be doing a class for your back and your shoulders. So let's just go ahead and get down to business. So today we're going to start off our class in a different position. Normally I tell you to go into your easy seat. An easy seat is just crisscross applesauce, and I welcome you to find that today if that's what your body is calling for. Or maybe you want to change it up a little bit and stretch out the backs of the feet. So as you're here, you're going to go ahead and tuck the toes. I want you to inhale your shoulders up into the ears. We're going to go ahead and exhale, roll them down and back. I want you to engage your core, engage that Mula Bandha. So Mula Bandha engagement for ladies, it's a Kegel. For men, it's what it feels like when you clench down there to stop the flow of urine. And as you're here, we're going to go ahead and take deep inhale. I want you to shine your palms towards the front. And we're going to go ahead and exhale. You're going to lower the hips towards those heels. So you engage your core, engage that Mula Bandha, and stay like this. So what we're doing is stretching out the backs of the feet. This is more of an intense stretch. And if you got longer toes like I do, it is definitely not your favorite stretch. But as you're here, I welcome you to stay in this position. And you're going to stay here for a couple minutes. So be mindful of your body and your limitations. And if it feels like it's too much, take that easy seat. So as you're here, you're going to go ahead, gently close those eyes. And we're going to mentally begin to get grounded. So as you're here, you're going to mentally tune into the four corners of your room or wherever you are. Anything beyond it doesn't serve you for this time you've set out to practice. I want you to take a deep inhale and a deeper exhale and begin to practice that awareness of the present moment. Anything beyond the four corners of a room you're in doesn't serve you for this time we've set out to practice, so be mindful of that. And then from here, we'll mentally tune our awareness into 4 points even closer to us. So if you have a mat, I welcome you to go ahead and mentally tune into the four corners of your mat, taking a deep inhale through the nose and a deeper exhale. One more deep inhale and deepen that exhale. And we're going to go ahead and take a deep inhale. I want you to inhale and feel the sensations you're feeling in your body in this moment. And take a deeper exhale. We'll do this again. Deep inhale. And deepen that exhale. From here, I invite you to tune into an intention for your practice. Intention setting is just the goal for your practice. So it can be something simple like increasing mobility, or something spiritual, or something physical. Whatever it is that you're working on, I want you to find it. So maybe you need peace, right? Or maybe you just want to be present. Maybe that brings you peace. Whatever it is, I invite you to tune into it. Inhale that intention into your practice. And go ahead and take an exhale. We're going to give those feet a little bit of a break. So I want you to go ahead and come off those toes. We're going to untuck them. Bring it into your hands and knees, and then back the feet into the mat. So if you're in that easy seat, just stay in your easy seat. But as you're here, I want you to go ahead, everybody. We're going to find a strap. So I tricked you with it. I forgot to tell you about it before. So go ahead and pause the video. You're going to find something that works as a strap. If you don't know what a strap is, this is a strap for yoga, right? It's just a string that can support you. If you don't have a strap, maybe you want to try a belt for your practice. I like using a belt. It doesn't really matter what you use, right? Or maybe you want to use a scarf for your practice. Whatever it is, you just need to be able to grab it with both hands, right? So whatever it is, I want you to find your easy seat, or maybe you want to come back onto those toes. I'm giving my toes a little bit of a break because we're going to do some more with it. So whatever it is, after you find your strap or belt or whatever it is, it could literally be a shirt that you grab with both hands. We're going to go ahead, we're going to work on that shoulder mobility. So we're going to go ahead, I want you to go ahead, we're going to grab the strap with both hands. And we're going to go ahead and inhale those arms up into the air. And exhale, bring them down and back. So notice I have a super wide stance here. And we're going to go ahead and bring it in a little bit more. Same thing, you're going to go ahead and inhale those arms come up. Exhale, bring it back. And inhale it back up. And I want you to go until you find your edge, whatever it is. So notice if you inhale up and then you exhale, you get stuck. Just stay there. You don't have to push it any further, right? That's your limit, and that's okay. With this, it is a little bit more dangerous. So just be mindful of your limitations. We're not pushing it here. But whatever it is, I want you to just go ahead and just take it for as long as you need. And I'm going to move on to show you guys the next stretch. So as you're here, keep that strap in your body. We're going to go ahead. I want you to tuck the toes one more time. Engage your core, engage that mula bandha. You're going to go exhale, bring it back into that toe stretch. So this is a little bit too much for you. Again, just find that crisscross applesauce, right? And we're going to go ahead. We're going to inhale, those arms come up into the air. And you're going to go to exhale, those hands go over towards the right. You're going to exhale, keep the shoulders out of the ears. Take a deep inhale here. And then maybe your hand can ground here as you go into a left side body stretch. So if this is too intense for you, I invite you to find that crisscross applesauce. We're going to stay here for 4 breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. Deepen that exhale. 3 more. 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale. Deepen that exhale. Last one, deep inhale. And deep exhale, we're going to go ahead and bring it back into that center. I want you to inhale, those arms come up into the air. And you're going to go ahead and exhale. You're going to find it in that right side body stretch. Bring the hands over towards the left. Again, you're staying here for 4 breaths. So 4 inhales through the nose. And 4 exhales. 3 more. 2 more. And last one, deep inhale. And deepen that exhale, we're going to bring it back into center. So from here, I want you to go ahead. Just stay where you are. We're going to tuck the toes back into the mat. Release that tension a little bit, and then we're going to keep going. So if you're like, I'm at my limit with those toe stretches, find that crisscross applesauce. I'm going to show you guys everything else in crisscross applesauce because my toes are not feeling that right now. But if you want to keep it going in that asana, I invite you to do that. So as you're here, we're going to go ahead and stretch out the shoulders even more. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to inhale, right arm comes up into the air. And then we're going to go ahead and grab the strap with the left hand or whatever it is that you're using, right? And you stay right here. And all you're going to do is with your exhale, you're going to go ahead and let that right hand bend. Where you're creating a bind behind the back. So if this is your bind, that's fine. You're going to engage your core. I want you to engage that mula bandha here. And you stay just like this, or maybe you can walk it closer to where your fingertips are touching. Maybe you can create a bind. Whatever it is, we're staying here for 4 breaths, so be mindful of what your limitations are here. Staying here for 3 more breaths, engage that core. Engage that mula bandha. 2 more. And last breath here, deep inhale through the nose. I want you to go ahead and exhale. We're going to go ahead. Inhale, right arm comes up, and exhale, just bring it back down. From here, inhale, shoulders up into the ears. Exhale, roll them down and back. 1 more, inhale up. Exhale, roll it down and back. From here, we're going to go and find the other side. So we're going to do the same thing. But this time, we're going to go ahead and inhale, that left arm comes up into the air while grabbing that strap. And right hand finds the strap. From here, you're going to go ahead, let the left hand come and inch towards the right hand. Grabbing onto the strap with both hands. Engage your core. We're going to engage that mula bandha. And I want you to stay here for 4 breaths, taking a deep inhale through the nose. And a deeper exhale. 3 more here. 2 more. Deep inhale. Deepen that exhale. Last one, deep inhale through the nose. Good, exhale, release it. From here, I want you to inhale, shoulders come up into the ears. Exhale, roll them down and back. 1 more, deep inhale. And exhale, roll it down and back. So from here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to stretch out. So what we did was we opened up the front of the heart, front of the chest. We're going to go ahead, open up the back of the heart, back of the chest, or back of the shoulders, whatever you want to call it here. So all you're going to do is we're going to do those eagle arms. Eagle arms is probably not my favorite, honestly, but I always do the things I dislike the most because I feel like it gives you the most, right? So if you stay in what's uncomfortable, you're going to get more out of your practice. So yeah, we can get into that another point. You can always follow my Instagram and just ask questions and I will answer them. So as you're here, we're going to go ahead. You're going to create a 90-degree angle with your left arm. You're gonna hook that right arm under and through. And this is your eagle arms. Again, if you don't have the mobility, grab that strap with your left hand. We're gonna hook right arm under and through and just grab it, right? So maybe if you have the mobility, you don't need that strap. And you're gonna go ahead and connect those hands. You're kind of creating prayer hands. Maybe you're grabbing your elbow, maybe you're grabbing your palm, whatever it is. We're gonna take a deep inhale here and a deeper exhale. We're gonna go take a deep inhale. I want you to exhale. We're gonna push the elbows forward and open up the back of the heart here. So you're contracting. You're gonna take a deep inhale here and a deeper exhale. 2 more, deep inhale. Deepen that exhale. Last one, deep inhale. And exhale, release it. So from here, we're gonna do the other side. So this time you're bending that right arm in a 90-degree angle. You're hooking that left arm under through. Again, use that strap if you need it. Take a deep inhale, exhale. We're gonna find our eagle arms. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, we're gonna push the elbows forward, contract across the back of the heart, creating your eagle arms. Again, we're staying here for 3 more breaths. Deep inhale. I want you to deepen that exhale. 2 more, deep inhale. Deepest exhale. And last one, deep inhale through the nose. And deepen that exhale. We're gonna go ahead and unbind it. Go ahead and inhale, shoulders up into the ears, exhale, roll them down and back. Maybe you wanna go in the other direction. Maybe you just need to wiggle it out. Whatever it is, I welcome you to take it. And we're gonna go ahead, I just want us to find our ways into our tabletop position. So in our tabletop, we're gonna go ahead and find your way onto your hands and knees. You're gonna make sure your knees are lined up with the hips. Your hands are lined up with the shoulders. We're gonna go ahead and press the hands into the earth. You're gonna shine the inner elbows towards your front, whatever it is. You're gonna engage your core, engage the Mula Bandha. Notice your shoulder, you're not dumping into your shoulder blades here. You're kind of pulling them apart, pushing into the earth so that you're not creating any tension or any pain in the body. You don't want any pressure anywhere. And we're gonna go ahead and start to take a couple cats and cows. So you're gonna inhale, find your cow pose, shine the heart towards the front, arch that back. And exhale, find that cat pose. 3 more rounds of breath here, deep inhale. And deep exhale. 2 more, deep inhale. I want you to deepen that exhale here. And then go ahead and take your last breath, your deepest inhale, shine the heart towards the front, arch that back, creating your cow pose. And deepest exhale, hollow out that tummy, pull those shoulder blades apart into your cat pose. From here, we're taking a child's pose. You've got 2 options. You can zip the knees and the feet together, take a deep inhale, and exhale, push the hips back under the heels, walk the hands forward. Or, if you want a little bit of a hip opener in here, bring the knees to the wide edges of the mat, take a deep inhale, and then exhale, bring the hips back into the heels for a wide-legged child's pose. I have really open hips, so I actually get more when I do a regular child's pose. So I want you to just take whatever it is that's in your practice. I invite you to stay in your child's pose for 4 breaths. So we're going to take 4 inhales here and 4 exhales. 3 more. 2 more breaths here. Maybe you're going to massage the forehead into the mat. And last one, deep inhale through the nose. And deepest exhale. So from here, we're going to go into a side body stretch again. So you're going to walk the right hand to the right of the mat. And once you bring the left hand on top of the right wrist, take a deep inhale, exhale into your left side body stretch here. So notice if you're not feeling anything, maybe you need to shorten that stance or maybe you need to widen it. So whatever you're doing here, we're going to stay in it. For 3 more breaths, deep inhale. Deepest exhale. 2 more. And last one, deep inhale through the nose. And deep exhale, we're going to go ahead. Find that center child's pose, deep inhale. And deep exhale, we're going to bring the left hand to the left of the mat. Inhale, right arm on top. Deep inhale, exhale into your right side body stretch. Staying here for 4 breaths. Remembering how you need to do your stance for your arm. So I'm going to stay here for 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths here, deep inhale, deepest exhale. Last one, deep inhale through the nose. And deepest exhale, we're going to bring it back into your center. Take a deep inhale, exhale into your child's pose. From here, inhale it up, bring it back into your tabletop. So from here, we're going to take another cat-cow. So you can inhale, find your cow pose. Exhale, find that cat pose. One more deep inhale. And deep exhale. So from here, we're going to go crisscross the hands, the ankles, and we're going to just go ahead. I want you to bring it onto your backs. So you're going to hug the knees into the chest here, and windshield wiper, rock the knees to the left and to the right. Maybe you want to rock the knees in circles here. We're massaging the lower back, the kidneys, the organs, all of that. And then maybe do rocking or circles in the other direction now. From here, we're going to go and let the feet plant into the mat. Hands come down by the hips. Palms down for grounding maybe. And then windshield wiper the knees to the left and to the right. Opening up the lower back in a different way. We're going to do one more breath here. Deep inhale. And deepest exhale. So from here, we're going to go ahead. I want you to hug both knees into the chest and bring both arms out beside you. And you can bring both knees up. And then go ahead, keep your right shoulder grounded. You're going to exhale, knees go over towards the left, keeping them together. And looking towards the right. You can do this. Or maybe you won't need a little more in the sensation. You're going to extend the right foot forward. You're going to bring your left hand on top of the right knee. You're going to take a deep inhale, keep the right shoulder grounded, and exhale, bring it over into your supine twist here. Stretching out the lower back. So some people initially feel it in the hip or in the hamstring, and that's okay. Eventually, as your mobility increases, you'll feel it more in that lower back. That's the target area. So again, only push the edge as far as you need to push it. 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale through the nose. Deepest exhale. And last one, deep inhale through that nose. Go ahead and exhale, we're going to bring it back into center. You're going to go ahead, hug the left knee in, extend that right leg out, or keep both knees together. You're going to keep the left shoulder grounded. Exhale, knees go over towards the right this time. So whatever it is you took in the last time, I invite you to take it on this side. We're going to stay in it for 4 breaths. So you're going to take a deep inhale through the nose and a deeper exhale. 3 more, deepest inhale. Deepest exhale. 2 more. And last one, deep inhale through the nose. Deep in that exhale, we're going to hug the knee into the chest. You want to hug both knees into the chest. We're going to do one more little hip back opener. You're going to go and hug the knees into the chest. Just kidding. We're finding our happy baby. So you're not going to hug the knees into the chest. Or you can hug them in and then go and let the knees find the armpits. And then we're going to go and extend the feet forward. You can grab the outsides of the feet, the insides of the feet. You can send 2 peace signs out to the world and wrap them around those big toes, whatever you decide to do here. As we go in for our hip opener, and then rock the knees to the left and to the right a little bit. A little bit of a back massage. You're going to stay here for 4 breaths, taking a deep inhale through the nose. And a deeper exhale. 3 more. 2 more. And last one, deep inhale through the nose. And deepest exhale, we're going to go to hug the knees into the chest. We're going to hug the nose into the knees. Take a deep inhale. And then open that mouth, exhale, side out. Relax that head. So from here, we'll do this one more time. Deep inhale. Open that mouth, exhale, side out. Shoot the feet forward. And let the hands come down by the hips. Palms down for grounding or palms up for receiving as you release into your Shavasana. So while you're in your Shavasana, what I want you to do is I want you to ensure you're not holding any tension in between the eyebrows. There it is. Go ahead and release it. Make sure there's no tension in the jaw. Make sure the tongue's not the roof of the mouth. And make sure your whole body is completely relaxed. So if you have lower back pain, maybe bend the knees. If you have questions about that, please feel free to comment it. I'm here to help you through your practice. So just be aware that you can ask me any questions, and it is a judgment-free zone because I've been there and I've asked the exact same questions. But as you're here, I want you to just go ahead and release all tension in the body. And we're going to do a mindfulness meditation. So all you're going to do is you notice your inhales and notice your exhales, the air brush across the back of the throat. Whenever your thoughts wander, bring it back to your breath. And I want you to set a timer for 10 minutes or listen to the Shavasana song that I'm going to put in the bio, in the description of this video. Whatever it is you decide to do, I invite you to take it, and just please be mindful that Shavasana is probably the most important part of your practice. So I really hope you guys take it. The light in me honors the light in each and one of you. Together we bow forward and say namaste. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.